Hey y'all, and welcome back to my room. So today I have a meeting for my homemakers club, and also the treat for today is this is going to be my most affordable favorites. This again is really hard for me because I have so many affordable favorites. I tend to lean towards the affordable brands because affordable brands, they really, like, a lot of the time, they really kick butt. Like, they set the bar pretty high to be affordable brands. And I was gonna say drugstore favorites, but I don't really like that term because it doesn't have to be drugstore to be affordable. So I've decided this is my affordable makeup favorites. You've probably, I know for a fact, seen most of these. So anyway, if you're interested in seeing my affordable brand favorites, if you're interested in still supporting me, and I appreciate you so much for doing so, keep watching. Okay, alright, so I don't think it's a big secret that e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer is actually my favorite primer ever. And recently, like, I bought the Tatcha because I wanted to see how it actually really did compare. I mean, how this actually compared to it. I still prefer this one, even though the Tatcha is so similar. I would purchase it again, and I used all of that Tatcha. I went through a ton of these e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primers, and I do actually really love it. I have tons, maybe not tons, but a good bit of e.l.f. products in this video. No shocker. I just really love e.l.f. They're super affordable, and they're actually really great. I discovered this little guy, like, just watching YouTube. It's what I do. I love watching YouTube. I get tons of ideas. I learn new things because I'm telling you guys, if you're not always evolving, that means you're standing still. And we don't want to be stagnant, right? We want to keep growing. So this is the Catrice HD Liquid Coverage Foundation. I love Andrea Matliano. That's probably so messed up. But I love her. And this is where I first seen this. And I got it. I love it. If I could use it every day, I use it pretty much every day. I just actually really love it. It has a second skin effect, and that's pretty true. It's one of the best, hands down, foundations I've ever tried, and I've tried tons. So I'm choosing the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind for my favorite affordable concealer right now. And the reason I'm choosing this one and not the e.l.f. Camo Concealer is just really super simple. This one, it feels like I have control over the amount of coverage and how much is going on. As with the e.l.f. Camo Concealer, I feel like it's a lot or nothing. And I like e.l.f. Camo Concealer on days where I'm going to be more done up. I love them both, obviously. But for today, because I have a meeting, I'm going to go ahead and use this Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, which I love just as much as the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. For cream blush, I found these Milani's and I fell in love with them. They're actually my favorite cream blush. I love the Kosas, I love the e.l.f., I love the Rare Beauty, but this is my top favorite. It is so beautiful, highly pigmented. Be careful how much you apply. And this one's actually my favorite. This one is in Nude Kiss. It's 110 Nude Kiss. And it's just such a beautiful color, and it takes such a small amount. These will last forever. but Milani, what are they called? Cheek Kiss cream blushes are my favorite affordable brand cream blushes. For powder, this is like hands down my favorite powder, my kind of holy grail. I've actually repurchased this. I've ran out of it. I've had to repurchase again. This is the e.l.f. Halo Glow setting powder. I get it in light pink just to add a little sheen to the face. But this is another Andrea recommendation saying that it's a dupe for the Hourglass. I don't know. I've never tried the Hourglass, but I don't need to because I absolutely love this powder. It is so beautiful. It adds such a nice color to the face, and I will keep repurchasing it. For brows, I really like the $1 Billion Brows Clear Brow Gel. I really need to look up how much this costs because I'm not really sure it's even that affordable, but I just really like it. I got it in a BoxyCharm, and I didn't know I needed it until I got it. You know what I'm saying? And then this is the e.l.f. Instant Brow Lift Pencil. This is my Easy Duo, fast brows, no fuss, no muss, just kind of get them on there and set it, and that's it. So super cheap. This Instant Brow Lift Pencil is seriously only $2, and I think I've went through like 6 of these now. So when I want to reach for an easy brow pencil, an easy brow combination, this is what I reach for. At this point, this is when I like to start prepping my lips, making sure they're smooth for whatever I'm going to put down. And for an affordable brand, this is the NYX, the hashtag This Is Everything. I actually received this from a friend, and I actually forgot that I even had it. But then I started digging, like, do I have any, like, nice balms or anything like that to prep my lips from? Because I use my Royal Girl so much now. So, this one, it took me back. I was like, oh, yeah, that lip oil, it's so good. It is so nice. And it's not heavy, it's not sticky, it's not tacky. It's a lip oil, and it's just great. So, since I went with an all-in-one palette yesterday, I'm also going to go ahead and go with an all-in-one palette from affordable brands. These are actually fairly new from Milani. They call it the all-inclusive eye, cheek, and face palette. I don't use the eyeshadows in it. I just use the cheek products in it, and it's actually really beautiful. All of it is super beautiful. So this is my choice for my all-in-one affordable. I actually really love it. I wouldn't even say that I love it because it's affordable or it's just an affordable favorite. It's just a favorite. So yeah, Milani, all inclusive. Even though I already used some of the highlighter from the Milani all-in-one, just for good measure, I'm going to throw in a little bit of ColourPop Flexitarian highlight. It is absolutely one of my most favorite ColourPop products. So for eyeshadow primer, I really go back and forth between Profusion and the Milani, but I actually really like both a lot. But for today, I'm just going to choose the Milani. It sits really nice. It kind of puts me in the mindset maybe of a little bit like Urban Decay Primer Potion, but I would say that Profusion is even more like an Urban Decay Primer Potion. This is kind of in a category all of its own, and I really like it. Alright, so for affordable eyeshadow, I don't feel like this is a secret for me. ColourPop is one of my most favorite brands, period. But as far as affordable brands go, affordable palettes go, ColourPop has the biggest selection, and really all the palettes they make are so beautiful. There's something for everybody, and that's something that I really appreciate. So today I'm going to use a collective of ColourPop palettes to create a look that I want, but this is definitely my most favorite affordable eyeshadow palettes. So for liquid liner, I really love the ColourPop BFF liquid liner. since I found it, I just really love it. So that is what I'm going to use today. So mascaras, drugstore is so good with mascaras. And I have a pretty good a little bit of favorites. I really love Maybelline, Sky High and Luscious. That's a really good combination for me. But I am going to use the Essence. This one is the Sculpted Volume, and then this one is the False Lash Effect. These are two of my favorites that Essence does, and they really are a favorite for me. And they're super affordable, super pretty going on. I would just recommend letting them dry between coats and not letting it get too clumpy, which can happen. Alright, so for lips, I'm going to throw on a ColourPop Luxe Gloss. I actually really love these glosses. They're super smooth, they're not sticky, and they actually are really pretty, and they're super affordable. So this is the one I'm going to use today. This is from the Making Mobs collection in Figgy with it. So this is the one I choose for today. Alright, so that's it. Those are some of my favorites. I popped on a half lash from Kiss, which is actually my favorite affordable lash brand. They're just so great. I love the band on them, super thin, super easy, and you hardly ever see them. So that is my favorite thing about Kiss lashes. And I also use their lash glue. For setting spray, I threw on the Maybelline Lasting Fix. It's actually probably the very first setting spray I ever really used, and I still really like it even today, even though I have different favorites now. But yeah, that's it for me. I hope that you enjoyed it. Be safe, be a light, spread love like glitter, and I'll see you next time. Bye.